guys, what's going on? It's Wilson and it's Ben, and we're here with our most recent PS1 and PS2 pickups. We got a ton of genres from sports. We got a good game selection there.
Cheap and fun.
We got shooting / action.
One bad, one really fun.
And we got fighting games on PS2.
King of Fighters, Fatal Fury Special. Hell yeah.
Gameplay coming your way right now. All right, here we are coming to you with NFL Xtreme on the PS1. It's not necessarily NFL Blitz, what everybody remembers, but this game isn't half bad.
Made by 989 Studios. Now they're a defunct company, but they used to make all the games, all the sports games that I remember. I think they made Siphon Filter.
They did. They were like a Sony subsidiary, and they really worked with them a lot and did what they could and made games for Sony, I feel, straight to
rival
Sony
every
games.
EA sports game that came out, pretty much.
Yeah, so whatever EA was doing, they were doing at the same exact time. They didn't care.
Thorn in their side.
Here's Ben here playing through the game here. He's rocking the Packers here. And
The Packers, Broncos, previous Super Bowl.
that was the Super Bowl that year, actually. So
always the teams will be in.
that's dating the game here a little bit.
Yep. Good Super Bowl, though.
And here he goes, making his drive up the field. He actually gets a touchdown here. We're pretty proud of that because through our gameplay. Sometimes we struggle with these old games. They're not as fun or easy as we remember. Nostalgia's a son of a bitch.
Yeah.
It really clouds your mind. You get these rose-tinted glasses on and you think these games are awesome, and then you play them again.
And sometimes they just haven't aged like you thought.
Exactly. Sometimes they look like and play like and smell like Stephen Powell's a touchdown! Awesome, bud. Way to go. Way to rock that.
Right in the corner.
Right in the corner, like they say, buddy. Here we go. He's going to try to go for 2 points and get stuffed here, I think.
Fumble.
Oh, son of a bitch. Second on our list is All-Star Slammin' D-Ball. We saw this game in the store and thought this looks like Dodgeball the movie. We couldn't pass it up. We had to go and get it. It's pretty crazy. It's made by Tomo, I think. It's got ultra superpowers. It's like a arcade version of Dodgeball. It's actually pretty fun. And Ben pretty much played it here, and he's going to take over because he's going to tell you how it went.
Yeah, went through the team selects here, show you who's all available.
I think he picks the snipers.
The snipers is who I went with. So, just basic dodgeball. I think it was, what, 5-on-5, maybe 6-on-6 at most. I think it was only 5 people, but toss the ball. The first game, just learning it, but I get my ass whipped. But
there's a bunch of players to the outside and shit. Like, that's pretty much crazy shit going on here.
You throw a ball and somebody dodges it or misses and it goes outside. It could be your team that picks it up and gets to toss it in right there and get somebody. You can catch the ball, press the right buttons back. It's fun.
Would you recommend it to somebody that's trying to grow their collection right now?
I would. I wouldn't spend much for it. It was only $5.
Look at that, $5 dodgeball game. I think you got effed up right there, and then here you win.
In the rematch.
So right here you understand what's going on, and you're about to slam the shit out of them. Oh! Straight to the dome piece.
That guy takes a big one.
Eat the dick to the face. Why is I don't understand why they're flashing or you're flashing or what that means yet.
I wonder if there's if somebody gets it then, if they got like a super throw or what.
You got popped in the head there, I think.
Yep,
from the guy on the outside. Who the hell plays dodgeball like this? This isn't how I fucking remember dodgeball.
No.
Tomo dodgeball, but the shit looks pretty fun. He recommends it. It looked pretty fun.
Check it out.
Look for it if you find it. All-Star Slammin' D-Ball made by Tomo.
Good 2-player co-op.
Looks fucking ridiculous. It kind of looks like Disc Jam or Windjammers, those two games that are really popular right now.
That's a great comparison.
So if you're looking for some jamming discs up your butt or whatever you jam discs up, look for this.
Alright, here we are with Triple Play 99 with good old classic A-Rod, A-Royd on the cover. Hated and loved by some, despised by all.
I love the guy because he's a cheater, but I like cheaters, so that's alright. But keep it real.
This game is really, really fucking awesome, and Wilson's going to take over here and talk to you about the gameplay.
Here Ben is going through the options in the game. There's exhibition, home run derby, that's what you end up doing. You can play a playoff, you can play a season of 162 games of 9-inning baseball, which will take you probably all year if you really want to do that.
Yeah.
If you're a crazy simmer like that. And here we set up a
shot of some of the old parks in the game.
Yeah, actually I forgot, we got all the old classic parks
Three River Stadium down there at one point. Just a bunch of stadiums that haven't been around, that aren't around anymore, but it was nice to see them. Nice trip of nostalgia.
Here we are. We're using the Big Hurt, Frank Thomas, because
Nugenics.
Because we know he's got a big old bird and it hasn't quit yet because he's using that Nugenics. So we figured we'd try to make sure our birds don't quit here, and we end up going 2 for 12. Because this game's hard as hell. Let me ask you a question. I thought in the home run derby, the pitcher was supposed to throw you ham over the front of the plate.
Right down the middle. Not this guy.
Yeah, he's throwing curve and
He's got
slider.
a vendetta.
Yeah, I guess so. Breaking pitch after breaking pitch. Look at that. He just threw a curveball.
Inside, outside, knocked down the pike.
Now that I can watch it back, I can see how vindictive this son of a bitch was. He just wanted to make us look like shit, and he succeeded. Look at me sitting on pitches like I'm playing a game. And then here I go. I think I crushed one, though. Come on, crush one, you son of a bitch. Oh, that's what I do. I miss. Keeping on the theme with sports, we come up with NHL 99 here. And poor Eric Lindros, check him out. Do you even think he remembers taking that picture?
No, he probably got hit right after that photo was taken and knocked out for at least half the season.
Concussed to all hell. He's got CTE and a half if anyone does.
Yep.
Guy played his heart out. One of the guys I remember from being a kid.
Man, he got blasted a lot.
Blasted. Check out this introduction.
This intro is so cool.
10 out of 10, perfection.
David Bowie heroes going on all these great shots.
We loved it when we saw it. We couldn't believe it. We were just looking at each other going, holy hell, we got to record it.
Just blowing my mind the production value that these things got back in the day.
1998, melting your tits like butter.
It shows me.
Here he is checking out the teams to pick. I think he picks the Penguins because he's a local guy, of course. Pennsylvania represent.
Penguins, I believe they won against the Coyotes, but then I think I chose the Coyotes.
Oh, did you? You ended up picking the
Coyotes?
Coyotes?
Yeah, I think I chose to fight against Penguins.
Look at me talking all this shit, talking about how you're representing Pennsylvania. So much for that. And one of the greatest goals I've ever seen in my life is going to get scored here in a second. It's like
it's something else, folks.
Out of control.
It's unbelievable.
If it doesn't melt your tits like butter, I don't know what will. Here we go with the top-notch presentation that you're going to get here. They're going to show both goalies. How does this not look like a real game of hockey right now?
Exactly.
This looks like a straight-up hockey game. If this was 1998 and you were walking in and your sibling was playing this game, it might actually trick you into thinking, I'm watching actual hockey. Not until the HUD comes up and you see a star underneath you. But for that split second, it might actually trick you.
That's good.
Here we go. Ben actually gets some back-and-forth action here. He gets a couple shots on goal. He gets a face-off. I'm going to let him take over because actually he was pretty boned up.
Right here, face-off, going on hard, keep taking shot after shot after shot. Still figuring out the controls a little bit, so you might see my guy just stop skating for no second. But I'll tell you, this game is awesome. It's
Sometimes
very fun.
you gotta stop skating for a second.
I understand why people always revere the hockey game, especially NHL 94. Now this one,
we got to get a copy of 94 because everyone freaks out about that.
Yeah, that'd be so much fun to play. This is awesome, though. This great game is.
You're on a breakaway here, but then good
for the
defense
price
from your keeper.
that you'll probably find this game at, $2-3, it's so worth picking up.
And you're going to play it more than once because it's actually fun, so it actually gives you replay value.
Yep, and it's a nice trip down memory lane. Maybe there's a bunch of guys
so
who are retired.
Let me ask you a question here. A lot of people say avoid sports when it comes to making. Oh, here's your goal.
Watch this. Watch this, everybody.
This leads into the question again. We have to let you watch this. Seeing this. Would you tell people to avoid sports in their collections or to pick them up?
I would tell you to pick some up.
Look how awesome that goal
you
was.
You don't have to get every single one. I'm not saying go get 98, 99, 2000, 2001, and all the way through. But
pick some up.
Every couple years, see how they've developed and gotten better along the way.
And now a true steaming pile of horse ass and shit. One. I have no idea why I thought this game was good as a kid. I thought it was such a cool mechanic to run and shoot and gain rage, but we can't run, we can't shoot, and we can't gain rage. My friend, please.
Yeah, it's just it makes no sense to me. As a kid, this game was so much fun. It was a cool gimmick, I thought, cool concept. Then all of a sudden, you're playing it now, this first stage.
Here we are at the beginning of stage one.
I forgot this how it starts. It's been so long since I played it. All that's happened is me just running, booking my ass. Running from the fucking gun, shooting at me on the outside. The helicopters, hell bent to kill me. There's some cool particle effects.
Yeah,
right
for
there.
PlayStation 1.
Yeah,
that looks
that's
really
about
cool.
the only thing that it's got going for it. This thing's dark as hell. There'll be one angle then where you can see, and it just looks like I think it looks like I'm walking on nothing.
You made a couple jumps that I was completely
and then all of a sudden
surprised.
I'm thinking as I'm playing, I'm like, you know what? I think they're gonna throw jumps in here out of nowhere. And then they start to do, and you will see.
And you'll hear because when he dies, it's quite. It's a beautiful
It's over
sound.
the top. So you see there, I got to shoot a couple things. You see how I was shooting green at first. Now it got a little yellow.
I didn't even realize that at first when you were playing the gameplay.
There was a little bit of rage stuff going on. So the more you kept blowing up, hurting, the stronger you got.
Look at that. I guess your rage was actually accumulating, and I didn't
a little
even see you
bit,
shooting
a little
or
bit. But
hitting
look at
things.
this, running, shooting, nothing.
Just particle effect after particle effect, just showing you the technology that they had at the time.
It was nice.
The step up from Super Nintendo to Sega
Here we
Genesis
go.
to
I get to a
PlayStation.
checkpoint. Now there, I got a little more rage going. Am I shooting red?
I guess, yeah, you're raging out. I didn't even realize it. Look, he makes a jump there. How the hell did he even see that?
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I was just.
He's got extrasensory perception to be able to make that jump, ladies and gentlemen.
How dark is this, folks?
This is the true gamer's gamer right here to be able to make that jump. Holy shit.
How dark is this? This is horrible.
This
one I do not
atrocious.
recommend. Even if you find it cheap, don't make the mistake we did.
Don't play
it didn't
one.
age well.
Don't fucking play one. Leave it go.
One.
Let
Listen
it
to the
sit
song
in the bin.
Listen to the song. Don't play it.
Don't buy the game. Don't waste your time.
There we go.
And here we go with something we're not going to shit all over. Die Hard
Yeah.
Trilogy. What a fantastic pickup this was for $5.
We said we had 2 action games, one being good, one being bad. This is the awesome one. This
Yeah.
game's so fun. I always enjoyed it as a kid, and this one to me aged well. You can play the first Die Hard third person, the second Die Hard Virtual Cop first person shooting, and then the third one, not kind of crazy taxi, like not exactly rescuing
kinda
people,
like
but
a
driving around with time limits and stuff. So it ties in all 3 of the movies. It was only, what'd you pay for this one?
$5.
$5 for this game. 3 great games in one. This game's fun, and this shooting thing, this game's raw.
I just want you to touch on the gratuitous violence that you experience.
Between every different gun you get in here. Like, I can understand in a way why people in the Senate and all that will bitch about games with guns, because this game ain't doing ain't helping gamers out.
Yeah, when it comes to
Watch
look,
this,
look at
what's
you
coming
just
on,
blast
folks.
people in the face
And
with
then
these
the words
fucking
that come
magnums.
on. At one point, I think it's gonna say no
one
escapes.
Escapes. Right there it goes.
There it was. Like, wow, what a menacing thing. Like, John McClane doesn't even say that.
He should have though. He should have.
But there's
that was badass.
Just constantly blasting people, getting every different gun they can.
That was badass. No one goddamn gets it too close.
Trying to always get terrorists. Occasionally they throw a hostage right in your face. And
Oh,
you can't help it.
dude, you blast like 10 of them. Watch, and what's John McClane gonna say? Whoops.
Oh no.
Whoops. Uh-oh. You don't give a shit.
Uh-oh.
Too much of a bastard.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Fucking right. Uh-oh. Look at the blood it looks like Mortal Kombat, the way they just explode.
You shoot
from
someone with a
headshots.
shotgun, they just explode.
Soldier of Fortune ain't got shit on me, this game was saying, just like good old Denzel in Training Day.
But I guess
Holy
when you think about it, it's like the movies were.
Yeah, the movies were badass, brutal, just lethal weapon style, violent as fuck.
People dying.
People getting real. Look at that, just like this movie, just like this game. People getting real.
The trigger finger was itchy.
With our last game, we're going to hit you with the PlayStation 2 fighter, the Fatal Fury Battle Archives Volume 1.
This is awesome because it has Fatal Fury 1, 2, 3, and then Fatal Fury Special. We're going to choose to play Fatal Fury Special. This is fun. They updated the first one really well. The old ones, they still hold up well. They're still fun to play. Maybe a little slower, but you know what? That's how those games were. They age well, and it's just cool to see that Neo Geo right there.
Seeing that badass Neo Geo opening.
It's like when you see a Konami game open up in that thing, or the good old Capcom music when you're playing old Street Fighter stuff. It just takes you back to being a kid.
One day, I swear to you, I'm going to have original Neo Geo hardware, and I'm going to hear that coming from the MBS board itself. That's why we pick MBS here, because we're trying to go for that real...
How cool is that all the different options they
you get
gave
to
you, how
really
you wanted to play?
Yeah, it actually feels like a Neo Geo board. You get to actually set it to MBS, and then you get to see this, and actually they did their job. They did their due diligence when it comes to giving you an actual recreation of a Neo Geo game.
Indeed, and this is also, I want to say, the first Fatal Fury collection. They have a second one too. I was not able to track down Volume 2 yet, but this is Volume 1, Battle Archive.
I wonder what's on Volume 2. Hopefully we can find it.
Yeah, probably some cool games on there.
So if you're a Neo Geo fan, Fatal Fury fan, SNK fan, would you recommend this in your PS2?
I mean, I found this for
collection?
$5 and you're getting 4 games. I think it's a cool thing. It's a cool thing just to, if you're a fighting game fan, just to see where everything started, you know?
4 games, $5. Now let's talk about the damage scaling. I got it perfect here, and I hit you maybe 3 times.
Yeah.
What a fucking game.
Well, that's one thing. These old Fatal Furies, so get ready. It's like playing old Mortal Kombat, old Street Fighter. Couple moves.
4 or 5 jump kicks and you win.
Yep, somebody's gone.
And then here, Ben's gonna rail a comeback here and win these next 2 here in impressive fashion.
It gets close.
We start having fun with the mechanic here of the jumping in and out of the foreground a
that
bunch.
was so awesome.
So we realized that this is a 2.5D game there halfway through, and then figure why not jump in and out of the foreground a bunch like Teletubbies or some shit.
Yeah, boom.
And off we go.
So you will see us doing that a lot, but
there we go.
An interesting fight.
Good old Wolfgang. I think I'm a wrestler of some sort.
He throws fireballs.
But he throws fireballs, and he's fucking out of control, possessed. Look at that, throwing a fireball. Good old fire damage there. And then he picked Joe, which is one of his mainstays. When we do a lot of King of Fighters, you're going to see a lot of Joe. Joe's a great fighter, and Joe kicks a lot of ass.
He's one of my favorites.
And he throws a lot of tornadoes.
That's what's coming next round. Some tornadoes, some kicks. Mostly tornadoes.
So, Fatal Fury, 4 games, 1 disc, $5 at least. Don't pay more for it, and tons of action. We get a 3-round fight in here. We have a blast playing. Actually, we're just sitting there laughing and having a great time, not realizing that we only pay $5 for this game.
And it looks nice in the collection. Fatal Fury is a good,
great franchise. When you spine it out and you see that SNK logo there, you see that Playmore there.
It just adds a lot to it.
That's a little bit of legitimacy to that video game collection of yours when you sit there and look at that shelf. I completely agree to that. 100%. Here we go here, just fucking around here. Look at me just chopping the air. You can chop in the air. Everyone jumping in and out.
Nobody wants to get hit. And there is the double jump.
Look at that. That's 3 minutes of fantastic gameplay. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like, give it a share, and we'll see you next time.